Hi guys, so this week's topic is superheroes and cool inventions. So I thought we might make our very own custom capes, superhero capes, so that we can become superheroes ourselves. So let's get on and I'll show you how to make it. Right, so to make my cape, I have a plain t-shirt here. So I've got a white t-shirt as it will show up the colour. I can decorate it better, so light colours are better for this. I have some coloured paints, although you can use pens if you don't have any paints. And I have a paintbrush, a felt tip pen to draw my design on before I paint, and a pair of scissors. So let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off the arm of the t-shirt, because I don't need that. So I'm just going to very carefully with my scissors cut off the arm. So it'll make it much easier to get the shape that we need for our cape. So just like that, cut off one of the arms. So I'm just going to go on and do the other side.
Just again cutting along, just removing the arm. So you will have a t-shirt with no arms.
So here we are, here's the t-shirt with no arms on it. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut along this shoulder seam towards the neckline. So I'm not going to cut too far, I'm going to leave a gap around the neck. So I'm actually cutting towards the front of the t-shirt because I'm actually going to cut off the front of my t-shirt, not the back. I need the back for my cape. So then I'm going to follow round the neck line of my t-shirt, and I will show you how I've done this in just a moment. So I'm cutting along, so I'm keeping this part of the neck of the t-shirt. I want to keep this bit intact, this circle here. Don't want to lose that because that's what's going to hold your cape on. So keep cutting round, just like this, all the way around the neck of your t-shirt until you get to the other shoulder. Once you get to that shoulder, you're going to cut along the seam, the shoulder seam. So the front of your t-shirt is no longer attached. So you just have the neck without a t-shirt bit on the front. So now we've done that, we're going to find our side seams down the sides of the t-shirt and cut down those. So lengthways we're going to cut down our
Seams. All the way down. So we're just keeping the back of our t-shirt. We're going to totally get rid of the front because we don't need that fabric. Doesn't matter if your line's not dead straight, that's absolutely fine.
So once you've cut your neck piece along your shoulder and all the way down the back, you'll just have that one panel. And I'm just going to go ahead and do it on the other side. So I'm going to cut on this seam. Just along here again, so that I will only have the back section of my t-shirt. So cut it all the way down. So this is the front of my t-shirt. I no longer need that, so I'm going to throw it away. And this is the bit that we're left with. We're left with a complete circle of the neck all the way down the back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold my t-shirt in half, just so that I can get my shape, because I want it to be symmetrical. I want both sides to be the same. So I've folded my t-shirt in half long ways, so that when I cut, my t-shirt is going to look exactly the same both sides. So I'm going to start with cutting just at the top here, and I'm going to cut a straight line down. Doesn't matter if it's not perfectly straight, mine won't be. Just going to cut down, removing the circle bit, the semicircle for the arms, because I don't need that bit any longer. Just down towards that middle seam, so that we have a nice cape shaped left. So I've just cut along and down the side. So I have a t-shirt, which is just the back. When I open it up, it is now a cape. So it's perfect, it's ready for me to decorate now. Right, so what I've decided to do is, because I've got a really light coloured t-shirt, what I've decided to do is to draw an outline of my design onto some paper, the rough paper that I've popped underneath, and then I'm going to put my t-shirt over the top, and I'm just going to trace through, just so that I know that it looks right when I do it. Once I've written on my t-shirt with pen, I won't be able to get that out, so I won't be able to erase any mistakes. So I'm just going to go over the top with my pen just to get an outline
before I paint it.
So I have my paints already, my water and a paintbrush, and I'm going to start painting.
Just painting all the colours. Trying to be really careful because actually this paintbrush is probably a bit big for what I'm doing this. Can't be too precise unfortunately, but it's the only paintbrush I've got. I'm sure you can be a lot more careful than I am. You can take a bit more time over it. So you could choose to do this for your name or someone else. You could make this as a present. It would be lovely. Maybe if you've got a younger brother or sister, I think they might quite like this. You could show them how to do it maybe. That would be great. I'm going to use green for the outside of my crest. And keep painting in. Try my best to stay in the lines, but you know, sometimes that's quite difficult. I haven't always got a steady hand and you might go out of your lines, but that's absolutely fine because actually where I am going out the lines you can't see the actual line, it's painted, the colour's taking over the line, so that's absolutely fine. But it's giving me a rough guide of where I need to put the paint. Much better than just painting directly onto the t-shirt because you could make a mistake, you might not like the design that you're doing as you're doing it. So it'll give you a chance to just make very little changes if you need to. You've already planned it. Excellent. And now I think I'll use some orange just for this bit. You might not choose to do a crest, you could choose to do shapes. You could do a star, you could do some zigzags, you could do squares, triangles, you could do your own design using those shapes and repeating them, repetitive pattern. That would look great. It's totally up to you. Your design, your cake for your superhero. It might be that you really like football and you could draw a football. Just keep painting till all of the space is covered that you want to cover. You could do a design that covers the whole of your cake. It could include covering most of the t-shirt or just a little bit. Lots of different options for your design. Just try to be extra careful here because my paintbrush isn't great, unfortunately. Just making sure everything is covered as much as I can.
There we are. So that's me finished painting my design, and I will show you what it looks like once it is dry. Right guys, so here is my finished superhero cape as modelled by my teddy bear here. Unfortunately I did move it before the paint was dry, so it has smudged a bit, so be really careful when moving it. But here it is. So maybe you could add a bit more detail. You could perhaps put some patterns on it. It'd be great to see. Thank you for watching.